Well, hello there. This is Gary Gnu from the Great Space Coaster, and you're watching MegaPodTastic.
We got something for you. We got something for you. You. It's something Megapod shiny. It's wrapped in Megapod plastic. Put on your Megapod jammy. It's time for MegaPodTastic. 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 MegaPodTastic.
Good morning, Podlings. Great to go. And hey, look, it's that Junkman.
I'm here.
Welcome to the party. It's Tuesday night, Krazy After Dark.
Well, thanks for having me.
Always, absolutely.
Always nice to see a Halloween 3 fan. I get a lot of shit from my buddy. He's like, he's never even seen it, but he refuses to see it. I was like,
oh, it's a classic. I got a print hanging on my wall here. My buddy Dave is an artist, and he did it's got like, it says the moon is a dry erase, and it says more days till Halloween, and you can put the number in on the
that's
moon.
cool.
Sparrow Man is here. Punk Nerd. Sean Lallen is here. And Derek. Gloop Trekker has arrived. Jesse. Good to see everybody. Happy Tuesday to everyone. We, of course, have the one and only Mr. Super Chat Hippo here. He's willing to sing his song for you for Super Chats. That's what he does. He's like a hungry hippo for Super Chats. So how have you been?
Been good. Same old things. Nothing. Everything's going the same.
Yeah, I saw. So you did a video this week of people enjoying the Star Wars movies.
Oh my God!
And that pissed people off. People got
I have
angry.
never gotten such negative comments, not just about that video, but about me, yelling at me for even posting it.
Man, people are weird. I got the one of my most hated videos of all time was Captain Marvel with Brie Larson. It came out, and on Friday morning, like this is Friday morning at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So the only screenings were like the Thursday night preview screenings, and it already had more negative reviews posted to Rotten Tomatoes than Avengers Infinity War, which was a year old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, you're telling me that in one night that many people saw the movie?
I'm sure there's a lot of new accounts too.
Yeah, I did a video basically saying this proves that this is not accurate because that many people didn't see the movie yet. And it was like one of my most hated, like more down votes. And I was just reading the comments on it again today for fun. It was kind of hilarious, actually.
I was shocked because it's just people enjoying scenes from the movie. It's not me saying I like it. It's nothing. It's just clips. There's no commentary. There's no thoughts. It's just clips of people reacting to all 3 movies. And I got all, how dare you upload this? Why you make this? And could not believe it.
People are so angry now. We got Sean Lallen's asking if you like Big Shot better or the Mighty Ducks Game Changer.
Take your pick. I'll agree with everyone he likes. I don't even know what it is, but I'll agree with it.
What's this? Sean says Under Wraps reboot will be in October this year on Disney Channel. I have no idea what Under Wraps is.
He's lost me 2 times now.
Gloop Trekker's here. Says greetings. Good to see you, Gloop Trekker. Jesse says love the intro. Thank you, Jesse. That's brand new. I put that together last night. I was actually I did 3 versions of that intro. I'm like, let me change that.
I am horrible at intros. Well, at least I got a guy that does my cartoon for me. But if I had to make my own intros, I'm never satisfied with them.
Well, I had a couple video IDs that I got at conventions that I've never done anything with.
Yeah.
So now I could put them up here. Like here's one of them.
Hi, this is Jeffrey Combs. You're watching MegaPodTastic, and you honor us with your presence.
I thought about that. I never done that. On that Cameo site, you can pay them to do that.
Oh yeah.
But then they own the material and you only can do it for a couple of weeks and you have to take it down or something. There's too many rules.
Oh,
like, never mind.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that.
No, there was a few of them, like one of the guys from Chips, not the famous one, the blonde head one, and some of those. I thought, well, if I do a Chips video, it might be cool for him to say "Hey" or something. But
I considered once. I mean, it was expensive, but I thought, man, it might be worth it just because of how much fun it would be. On the audio podcast, we would put together a promo that other podcasts could play. So they would say like, hey, come on over, listen to MegaPodTastic. And I considered actually paying Gilbert Gottfried to record.
Oh, that would have been good. That would have been a good voice.
It would have been $500. But I'm like, yeah, but Gilbert it's Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, I figured he'd be a little bit more than that. So yeah.
I didn't do it, but I was very tempted.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, Larry Wilcox, I think is the guy from Chips. It was like,
yeah, yeah.
It was like $35. But then it's like I have to keep the thumbnail. The thumbnail has to keep the logo in it, and it was just too many rules. I was like, well, never mind.
You couldn't cut the logo out, like you couldn't.
No, you had to keep the logo on there, and you, like you said, you only could use it for like a month, I think, or a couple of weeks or something. You couldn't. So I was like, well, never mind.
I wonder who's enforcing that. Like
I don't know. I was wondering that too if they even know. I was like, okay.
Bobby,
it just seemed like too much headache.
Bobby Bolin says hello. James bought the complete Batman the Animated Series on DVD. That's a good show.
Yeah, I wish somebody would stream that. I haven't seen it streaming anywhere.
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, is it? I've got that.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to look.
Sean wants to know if I agree that Star Wars Episode 9 is the worst film in the series ever. The worst film in the Star Wars series? I do not agree. I think Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, is the worst.
I might have to agree with Sean finally.
Really? I don't know, man. Jar Jar. It's got a poop and a fart joke in it. It's the only Star Wars movie, the Phantom Menace, that has a poop and a fart joke in it.
Yeah, but it's one I can watch the Phantom Menace. Rise of Skywalker, I saw it twice, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
Connor wants to know what you did with your Turbo Man figure.
Where am I going here?
I was going to say.
I'm moving the computer, not the camera. How stupid am I? That's what I do with my Turbo Man. It fits in there perfectly.
I was going to say, I saw that just the other day when you were doing what was it? Your friend was on with you?
Yeah. Get wide enough.
I was going to say, yeah, that show you did the audio. Now I'm like, no, I did not see anything on the audio show. It's an audio only.
Yeah, that was just a test. I got that and a podcast test. I'm doing a movie thing. Hope to get it up and see how people like it. Sometimes it's good not to be on camera. So, you can pick your nose, you can put your hand in your pants. You can just talk.
That's why I do an audio podcast once a week.
Yeah. I did a podcast like 2 years ago. I just couldn't get any feedback. Like on YouTube, you always get feedback, and they encourage me to keep going, but there's really no good. I never get reviews on it. So I couldn't get any feedback on it.
I don't know how many people even listen to the podcast. Like
that's
guys in the chat, comment if you listen to my audio podcast, because I don't even know. Nobody comments on that. I get comments on the videos, but
I need that comment. I need that comment section so I can feel motivated. Or that thumbs up. I need something so it just makes me want to do another one.
Derek says, who's the better Joker, Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix? For me, it's a tie. I'm going to say Jack Nicholson.
The two, I would say Heath is more comic book Joker.
Yeah, I don't even think.
I think it was different characters.
Yeah, I think he was a Joker, not Joaquin Phoenix. I think he was a Joker, not the Joker.
Right.
Lisa's here. Hi ho, Joe and Junkman. Saw Suicide Squad Sunday. It was interesting. I did enjoy that Suicide Squad.
I still have not seen it.
Jesse says Bobcat Goldthwait or Gilbert Gottfried or Bobcat Goldthwait have distinct voices, except Bobcat doesn't do the voice anymore.
Yeah, I heard he will not do it. Although he did it for a sneakers commercial because they gave him a lot of money. He said. Yeah,
apparently it hurts his throat. He doesn't. It hurts him.
I don't blame him.
So.
Gilbert Gottfried's actually got a really good podcast.
Oh yeah, he's really knowledgeable.
Yeah, you would think it would, and you're like, I can't listen to that voice for an hour. But him and the other guys, really a lot of good movie stuff on there.
Have you ever heard his real voice? Like, have you ever met him? Spoke to him in person?
No, I found a clip from Howard Stern's show that said it was his real voice, but I didn't know if they were trying to pull one over on me or not.
I talked to him backstage at one of his. He came to Philly, did a comedy show in Philly, and then he was at his merch table, selling like DVDs and stuff, and really soft spoken.
Yeah.
Oh, great show, Gilbert. Oh, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, it's like very different.
Yeah, I figured it was.
Just finished the Cinemassacre podcast. That's James.
I haven't listened to him yet. I saw they had a podcast up.
I didn't know he had a podcast.
Yeah, they just, I think, like I said, 2 episodes. Just put it up, I think, last week. Hey, we read it. He had the video store set. He got rid of it and changed it into a podcast studio.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, which I was like, man, I don't know if I could have toured that. Because he had it looking just like an old video store.
Yeah, he had like, I know he had Captain Kirk on his desk for like a cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's local. He lives nearby me. I see him every now and then, like out and about. But nice guy, super friendly.
Yeah, he always seemed like he was a pretty nice guy.
Gloop Trucker says, how much to get Ted McGinley to do a cameo?
Well, he's the death. Once you get him, your ratings go down.
I should try to get Ted McGinley on here. I bet I could. I bet if I put my mind to it, I can get Ted McGinley on here.
Yeah, you probably could. I almost had, if you remember, I don't know who else, I almost had Scott Valentine from My Demon Lover, and we talked, but he didn't want to go on camera.
Oh man, did you like get like
we were going to do like a skit because I used to do a news show each week. And one of the punchlines would be something about Scott Valentine. So I reached out to him. I found his email. And I was like, it would be good if I do a punchline making fun of you and then you make fun of me. And I wrote up this whole thing. And he's like, I don't know if I want to get on camera. I was like, okay.
The guy I've been trying desperately to get on here, and I've had no luck whatsoever, is John P. Navin Jr. Do you remember John P. Navin Jr.?
Was he in Vacation?
Yeah, he was Cousin Eddie's kid in Vacation.
Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he lives locally. He's somewhere around here in the Philly area. I haven't
seen him in years.
And yeah, let me see. Hang on a second here. Oh, come on, this thing's moving slow as can be. All right. Let's see, share. There we go. There he is, John P. Navin Jr. I've put the call out. I got a response from his brother once.
Yeah,
his brother got back to me and was like, "Yeah, he's not interested." So, no luck there. But I tried.
Right.
On Cheers.
Yeah, he was like the first episode. Yeah, Cheers.
Yeah, so I don't know. One of these days, hopefully. Junkman, is that a UK SPFX Empire Strikes Back VHS?
Gee, man, these people got good eyes, don't they? Yes, that is SPFX Empire Strikes Back VHS in a clamshell.
Gilbert Gottfried is one of those people who rarely, if ever, breaks character. Yeah, well, I don't think it's actually. I mean, the voice he puts on the voice, but the personality, I don't think that's even a character. I think that's pretty much him.
Yeah, I figure the podcast. I mean, he's not over the top on the podcast like he is, doing stand up. His voice. So I just figured it was about the same voice.
Terry says, I listen every Friday. Fantastic podcast. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Does your podcast have I hadn't listened. So is it mostly a theme each week, or is it?
Well, it's kind of random. We have different segments. We have the predictions where we talk about things that are in the news. What do we think? They're saying this is going to happen. What do you think? Blah, blah, blah. Then we do high fives. What did we see? What movie did we see this week? What did we hear what got us excited this week?
Okay.
And then we have the damage report. What did we see this week that we hated?
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's why I'm looking more into podcasts. But I want to do something that's different from the channel. That's why I'm trying to come up with something.
Sean says, how long till Disney will announce Nightmare Before Christmas sequel? You know, Sean, you ask that every week. I don't know, man. It's been like 25 years. I don't know.
They'll probably do spin-off Disney Plus series, something.
Yeah.
If they got the rights to it, they'll squeeze something out of it.
Dante says, hi, Joe. Have you ever been to the amusement park called Knoebels? What do I think of it? You know, Dante, Cinema Sickness has been trying to get me to go there for years, but it's a little out of the way. I think it's like something like a 3 or 4 hour drive. So it's I don't know. One of these days maybe, but and I don't really like roller coasters. So
no, not one for them either.
This one's for you, Junkman. What's a better movie, Death to Smoochie or Toys?
He brings out the obscure ones. I'm going to say Death to Smoochie, but I haven't seen either since 1992. So
I'd agree with that, though. I mean, I really like Death to Smoochie. I thought,
yeah, from what I remember, I don't remember much about it, but from what I remember, I enjoyed it.
Starkiller's asking for favorite Star Wars character. I'm going to guess. I think Junkman would say Blue Snaggletooth. Am I right?
That's a holiday special character, so I don't know if I can count him. But I'm going to say Boba Fett.
You know, my friend Adam the Woo. Do you know Adam the Woo? Have you ever seen his YouTube channel?
The name sounds familiar. Sometimes I need an icon before I can oh yeah.
He was on the Warner Brothers back lot recently. He did like the Warner Brothers tour, and he was.
Oh
on the
yeah,
set,
I think I did see. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, he was on the set of Ellen, and he gave some trivia. I didn't know this. Apparently, the set where they currently shoot the Ellen show is where they shot the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh,
so
I try to reach out to Bruce Valanche. He wrote the Holiday Special.
Oh yeah,
I found his email and his website and kind of never got a reply back. But I was like, that would be a good interview to talk to him about the Holiday Special.
Sometimes the people who who snub you are the ones you don't expect to. Like I've been trying to get Alan Spencer. You know who Alan Spencer is? He created
Name sounds familiar.
Sledgehammer. Created the TV show.
Oh
Sledgehammer.
yeah.
And I thought, what's he's not exactly like super busy these days. What's he doing now? He's not responding to me. So
yeah, I think a lot of these older guys they don't see the internet as the new medium.
Yeah, one of these.
They probably think, oh, there's a guy with a podcast reaching 10 people.
I'd love to get him on though. He wrote the Maxwell Smart movie, The Nude Bomb.
Oh God, I haven't seen that one in years.
And apparently he did it like almost free of charge because he was such a huge Get Smart fan.
Really?
So years later, Don Adams was doing something and he hired him again because he said he remembered he worked cheap.
Where
are we? Gloop Trucker says, just rewatch Mr. Destiny with Jim Belushi and Michael Caine. Not bad, but not great either. Oh man, was Linda Hamilton in that? I know I saw it, but I don't remember it that well.
I can remember like the cover or the poster or the videotape. That's about all I can remember from it. It's been a long time.
Sean's always asking for the obscure shows. Sean Lallin wants to know. Oh, wait, wrong one. He wants to know review the TV Selena in Chief. I've never heard of it. I don't know what Selena in Chief is.
Selena in Chief. Yeah, he got me on that one.
Yeah.
Selena and Chief. It only sounds familiar.
Punk Nerd says 3/4 of his packages have tracking for. Oh, he's a Metallica fan. He's ordering some Metallica stuff. Don't forget to check out the GalaxyCon website, since every weekend the video chats and virtual experiences of celebrity. I got to tell you, I'm tired of those virtual cons now, though. We've had so many of them in the past year.
Well, I got Dragon Con in a couple of weeks. I'll get to go in person to a con. William Shatner's going to be there, so I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. I've seen him once there, but I always like listen to him talk.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is the first time I've gone to Dragon Con that.
Oh, you gonna be there?
I'll be there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
And Shatner, he's going to be there. What day is it? Like Friday or something? Usually he comes on Monday. They get him like every year at Dragon Con gets Shatner on Monday, and it's like, who's there on Monday? Everyone's packing up to leave on Monday. Yeah. Everyone's got like flights.
I only go one day. I mean, I'm so close. I'm only an hour away, so we only go on. Well, they didn't have any Saturday tickets this year because of COVID, so we're going Friday. We only go one day. Honestly, I don't know if
how far of a drive is it for you?
A little under an hour.
Ah.
But we drive up, spend the night, and then hit it, and then usually out of there. Because all me and my son really care about mostly is the merchandise room and walking around. We don't go to many panels.
Well, I get there Thursday night.
You going coming in Thursday?
Well, Thursday morning. Yeah, I'll actually get there Thursday morning. So,
okay.
I don't know. Send me a message. We can get a drink or something. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Connor says James Gunn might direct Justice League 2. I did hear that. I'm excited about that. I know you and I, Junkman, we got some friends who are not too pleased with that news because they're all about Zack Snyder.
No, that's right. Yeah, Zack Snyder.
I'm not particularly a Snyder fan, but Lisa says favorite Suicide Squad character from the new and the original. Don't want to be typical, but Harley is fun, and the Shark was fun too. I liked King Shark. I gotta say the new one. I think Ratcatcher 2 was my favorite. She was like the heart of the movie. I'm guessing you probably didn't see it, did you?
I seen the first one, so I'll go Harley Quinn because he's probably the best thing in the movie. But I still plan to see the second one, but I don't know. Just hadn't seen it yet.
What is this? Punk Nerd says Jason Newsted's unboxing video of the Black Album is great. I got to tell you, I don't really follow Metallica. I don't know Metallica. I know of them, but I don't. Hey, Greg's Game Room's here. Greg's Game Room says, "Hey, did you know Kermit's voice is different now?" I didn't know. Really? Said this is a running gag.
Oh, okay. I figured I was missing something.
For a while there, every week somebody would ask, "What do you think of Kermit the Frog's new voice?"
Okay.
Let's see. Gloop Trekker says, yes, Mr. Destiny had Linda Hamilton, Renee Russo, and John Lovitz. Ooh, I didn't remember John Lovitz was in it. Oh, boy. Dante says, are you still going to be at Harrisburg Comic Con on September 18th or 19th? No, I will not be. I will absolutely not be. I'll be just getting back from Dragon Con in early September, and then late September I got RetroCon. So I will not be.
Man, you go to a lot of cons.
Yeah, well, RetroCon. You'd love RetroCon.
Yeah, Nemo sounds good.
It's mainly toys. It's all old 80s stuff. Like my buddy Tony runs it. They get some celebrities, but they're usually like 80s celebrities. Like this year, it's William Catt, the greatest American hero, and Dan. Oh, how do you say his name? Dan Gilzan or something. The guy who did the voice of Bumblebee on Transformers, and he was Spider-Man on Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Right.
So he gets those kind of stars.
Dragon Con never has anybody. They always have like maybe one or two people I care about, but they have the worst guest.
See, I only care about. I get excited for the Star Trek and the Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah, they do good on Star Trek usually.
Yeah. Lisa says, just watch Toy Soldiers this weekend. Spoilers, man! I haven't watched Toy Soldiers yet.
I didn't remember Weeding being in that. So
what's the statute of limitation on spoilers? So it's been about 30 years since that.
Oh yeah, you're past. It's about a week. So yeah, you way past it.
Greg got the 5-day Dragon Con pass just to get Saturday.
I almost did. About to get my son one too, and I was like, I ain't paying $100 and something a piece just for one day.
Greg, what pass, Greg, did Ryan get? Did Ryan grab a 5-day pass? And man, I'm getting excited. I haven't seen people in 2 years. I'm stuck at home.
And what's the deal, Dragon Con? Everyone else, even Star Wars Celebration, gives me a media pass. Dragon Con I didn't even hear nothing from them. So
Dragon Con's very selective about who they give those to. But did you hear? I don't know if you heard this. This is some trivia for you. That guy whose name you're not allowed to say.
Yeah.
He does a panel every year. He does multiple panels a year. He said they didn't ask him back this year. I'm wondering. I can't help but wonder if they've been watching his channel and they're like, this guy's gotten a little too toxic.
I'm surprised he admitted that, though. I'm surprised he didn't say he turned them down.
Yeah.
But hey, they can always ask me.
Yeah, why not?
Me and you could have done a panel.
Yeah, I would do that. My friends my friends who do the Technorama podcast, they do a live podcast recording every year, and then they also do a Star Trek podcast. The topic is Trek. They do that every year. This year, I shouldn't give spoilers. I know what they got planned for this year, but I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Let's see. Greg says we go to a lot of cons.
Well, this would be my first one. I mean, I've been to DragonCon every year since 1999, except for last year. So I'm excited to get back. I went to Nashville in March, I think, for their con, but this would be the first big one.
So wait, what? No, you think you told me, but I forget. What state are you in?
Georgia.
You're in Georgia. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm only about an hour from Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I thought you were. I didn't think you were in Georgia. All right. Gloop Trucker says he got Felix Silla's autograph at RetroCon 2019. Yeah, man, Felix Silla. Felix Silla was cousin Ed on the Addams Family.
Oh,
he was
okay.
Tweaky on Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
He passed away this year. And he was a guest at RetroCon, and they let me host the panel. I was the moderator on the panel for Gil Gerard and Felix Silla. And they even did we do those Lunchbox Bunch videos where we review old lunchboxes, and we got the Buck Rogers lunchbox, and Gil Gerard and Felix Silla talked about their old lunchbox with us. They couldn't super nice guy. It was really heartbroken to hear he died.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Sean, I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess I guess he doesn't know either of these movies. I don't know either of these movies. No, I know one of them. Sean wants to know if Halloween Town or Christmas Toy, which is the better holiday movie? I don't know what Christmas Toy is.
Well, is it Halloween Town? I know what it is because my daughter used to watch it, and I hated even looking at it. The one I think I know with Carrie Fisher's mom.
I recently found out my childhood babysitter was the producer of Halloween Town.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that. I reached out to her I saw her on Facebook. I'm like, hey, how have you been? And we had like a catching up, and it turns out she lives in LA now, and she moved out there in the 90s, and she was the producer of all the Halloween Town movies.
Yeah, I think they made a bunch of them once Disney got a hold of them, but I wouldn't say I was a fan of either one. A little after my time.
Greg's Game Room says he met Mark Singer, the Beastmaster at DragonCon. Let me tell you something.
There too. Yeah,
I was there. I was there when Greg met the Beastmaster, and he was on cloud nine. He couldn't have been more excited about meeting the Beastmaster.
There's one regret I have. You might know who he is. Most people, when I tell this story, they don't know who he is. But Soupy Sales was at a table by himself, and nobody was around him, and I felt so bad. He was just sitting there, and everybody was just walking by. Like, and I didn't stop and talk to him either. I was like, man, now I wish I stopped, got his autograph, and talked to him.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Yeah, I couldn't. I guess the younger people didn't know who he was. I was like, man.
Let's see. I'm getting an echo.
Fine over here.
That's weird. Oh, maybe it went. I think it went away now. Okay. Greg says Ryan got the 5-day. All right. Dante says, don't forget the voice actors will be at DragonCon, including, yes, Tress McNeil, Daisy Duck, Babs Bunny, and Dot Warner. Right, yeah, Rob Paulson's going to be there. Maurice LaMarche. That's good.
They are good at getting voice actors. I give them that.
Yeah.
I guess because Cartoon Network's close by.
Gloop Trekker says, just picked up Three's Company Season 1 at a yard sale. That's a good pickup, Gloop Trekker. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Three's Company DVDs are out of print, and it's not streaming anywhere.
Yeah, I would like to watch them again. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Greg says, I wouldn't want a media pass for DragonCon. They won't let you film in the retail room.
What?
Wait a minute. They won't let media film in the retail room. I mean, I filmed in the retail room last year. They didn't stop me, but I didn't have a media pass.
Yeah, I film in there every time, but I didn't have a media pass. So. But I mean, I'm just walking around like this most of the time.
I know they'll come after you if you break out your camera in the celebrity room like that.
Oh, they are really tight on that one, man. Yeah. They don't play around.
Junkman, do you know that do you know Death to Smoothie was in theaters for one
This
day?
might be the biggest. This might be the biggest Death of Smoothie fan there is. I can't even get it out.
That is not true at all, though. That is absolutely not true.
No,
Death to Smoothie was not in theaters for one day.
Maybe in his town.
Dante says, I have Jim Martin and Noel McNeil's autograph and pictures from the 2019 at the Great Philadelphia Comic Con. Junkman, do you know who Jim Martin is?
No. Again, I might know, but the top of my head, not the name.
Here he is.
Well, hello there. This is Gary Gnu from the Great Space Coaster, and you're watching MegaPodTastic.
Well, there he is, Gary Gnu.
That's Jim Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Nice guy. Oh my God. I probably shouldn't share. I'll share it. What the heck? Jim Martin, he's a guy. He tells all. He tells all. I was he worked for years as a director on Sesame Street. And I was talking to him and he was giving me all this all this gossipy dirt on Frank Oz and and then Frank Oz did this and this guy and then everyone hated this guy and I'm sitting there I'm looking at him and he's like, I shouldn't be telling you all this. It's really funny.
Well, that's good. Then.
He doesn't care. He'll tell everything.
Give me just a second. My son broke my USB port on my camera. So I have to swap the battery out every 30 minutes now. So,
oh, yeah.
I'm going to remove the stream. I'm going to switch the battery out, and I'll be right back.
All right. And while he's gone, let's look at dreamy John P. Navin Jr. And there he is, John P. Navin Jr. What a guy. What an actor. Lisa says, did he mean the Christmas Toy? That's a Jim Henson holiday show. I've heard of the Christmas Toy. Yeah. Soupy Sales, legendary comedian. Sad he wasn't more recognized. Yeah. Soupy Sales notoriously told all the kids in the audience to go to their mother's pocketbook and mail him all the green pieces of paper. And kids did it. It caused a little bit of trouble. Eastsider Concert says, Joe, do you plan on hitting the Dollar Tree sale this week? I'll take a look at it. I'll certainly take a look at it. I don't know. You never know what you're going to find at Dollar Tree. I'm trying not to buy as much Dollar Tree movies because I don't watch any of them. I never end up watching them. It's most of it's crap. But
Dollar Tree, that's the little thin ones that even feel cheap.
Yeah. Oh, I got this at Dollar Tree. This is a good one. This is an old one. I got a couple years ago. I got Electric Boogaloo, the story of Canon Films.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty good. That's good for $1 for sure.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I paid $1 for this, and they just made another documentary about Canon Films called The Go-Go Boys, and I spent considerably more than $1 on this one. And let me tell you, this is the better movie. I was better off with spending $1 because this is much.
I can't imagine. That's what I said. I can't imagine 2 documentaries about it. I was like, what can they add to it?
Well, the thing is, they Golan and Golobus, the cousins, they participated with the filmmakers. They did interviews.
Okay.
This one they wouldn't participate in.
Sometimes that's better though, because.
Yeah, but then this basically starts to turn into a fluff piece because
I'll say they're going to sugarcoat it.
Yeah, they even ask them, what mistakes did you make? And they're like, I'm not going to tell you what mistakes we made. They're like, why would I do that? I don't want to share. Yeah, this is my legacy. Connor says, do I watch Andy Signor? He said the Spider-Man 3 trailer will be released Monday at Cinecon. I have seen Andy Signor. I don't watch him regularly. He seems like he's a knowledgeable guy, but from what I can tell, people don't like him. I know our friend, I don't think our friend Enosh likes him too much. I shouldn't say that because I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the impression I got. So I don't know. I don't really know much. I've seen his channel once or twice, but I don't really know much about him.
I can't think of the top of my head who he is, but I will say it's not going to be there. That's my prediction. Greg
says, Three's Company is the best sitcom ever. I can't agree. I'm a Cheers fan. I love Cheers. But it's good. It's very good. Adam was media last time. Adam was a media guest, and he was annoyed they wouldn't allow filming in the retail room. He said he'll never get media again. I remember that. Adam, our friend Adam the Woo, he knew I was driving a car in the parade. He knew I was driving the car pulling Santa.
Yeah.
So when the car pulling Santa came up, he was he came up to the window and got real close in on me and went, "Crazy Joe," and I went, "Adam the Woo," and then I drove away. And the funny thing is, one of my coworkers watches his videos every single day and didn't know that I knew him. And like Monday, I went back to work and she's like, "You never told me you know Adam the Woo. I was watching his video and suddenly you popped up." It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
What show do you like better, Junkman? Family Ties, Step by Step, or Friends?
But I only really like one of them, so I'll say Family Ties.
I think I would agree that is the choice there. My favorite Three's Company is the one with the misunderstanding.
That's a classic.
Recently saw a basket case and listened to Turn the Radio Off for its 25th birthday. Turn the Radio Off. Real Big Fish. Turn the radio. Now you're talking my language, punk nerd. I love Real Big Fish. And dear God, Turn the Radio Off is 25 years old. Damn, that makes me feel old. I guess it would be. That would be 90. Let me see. 1996. Holy crap, that is 25 years old. Oh my God, I just want to cry hearing that. Mine is the camping episode. I gotta say, my favorite Three's Company was the one with the love butt. Remember the love butt? Jack got the tattoo on his butt that said the love butt.
I haven't seen him in years, so I can't tell you.
So he told Mr. Furley he wanted to get the tattoo removed. So he told Mr. Furley he was going to have an operation. And Mr. Furley said, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm having something removed that I never should have had." So Mr. Furley assumed he was getting a sex change.
Oh God, it sounds like a classic one.
Did I meet Noel McNeil? Oh yeah, I did meet Noel McNeil. He was Noel McNeil, Bear in the Big Blue House. Yeah, he was a nice guy. Hope they bring that con back after COVID is all. I would like to think they would. The more cons, the better, I say. In reality, my favorite's the one where the Ropers returned. I loved the Ropers. So, oh boy. So you did 2 cents on nonsense this week. How was that?
It was fun. We had a good time. But I had to watch Mike Zero videos. I mean, so it's a little torture.
I tuned in for the very end of that. I got there at the end and just in time to see you guys sign off. So,
okay, yeah, it took us like an hour to watch 9 minutes of him, but
Mike Zero. That girl, by the way, that you were. Remember, you had Star Wars girl and the other girl on your channel. Yeah. I know who that girl is. I've seen her videos. Her name's Jessie Milestone.
Oh, that was the deep talker.
Yeah, she's awful. She's awful. Her whole thing is... I've seen
her face pop up in Phantom Menace stuff, but that's all I think I really knew.
Her whole thing is like she goes on these long rants, but they're clearly scripted. Like you can tell, like she sat there and like wrote the rant out and like
yeah,
terrible.
She must be because she didn't let the other girl talk at all when I was watching.
I was enjoying your commentary though. That was
no, I guess somebody was because.
I did hear that Marky Post from Night Court passed away. I did. And hot on the heels of Charlie Robinson from Night Court. He just passed away too. I love that show. Yeah. Lisa says, "Joe, remember Adam catching you in the Santa car made me recognize you and say hi in the Muppet group." Oh, is that when you okay. All right. Lisa and I have been online friends for so long that I don't even remember where it began. But yeah, Lisa and I are members of a secret Muppet Facebook group, and the only way in is getting invited by Frank Oz himself. So,
man,
yeah. Skullman says, if you want to feel more old, Raiders of the Lost Ark turns 40 this year. Yes,
it is.
So does Great Muppet Caper. Just went to a screening
Yep.
of that. No disagreement there. So, Junkman, you going to go out and see Indiana Jones 5, or are you going to?
Yes, I'm excited. I mean, I'll be more hyped when I see a trailer, but I'm looking forward to it. I'll say that.
Yeah, me too. Well, let's see.
I mean, it's Harrison Ford. It's Indiana Jones.
I
How
don't
can you
know.
not be?
People are so upset. What's the worst case scenario? You don't like it? Okay. So you don't like it. You don't watch it again. It's no big
Yeah,
deal.
they don't ruin the other movies.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's a little better than Crystal Skull, I'll be happy. That's all I'm going down looking for.
see, I like Crystal Skull better than Temple of Doom.
Oh God, no! Temple of Doom is my second favorite movie.
Oh, really?
Of Indiana Jones. I
Yeah,
love it.
I don't know. I got problems with that one, but
It's better than Last Crusade.
the stage, man. Why does the stage get so big? It's like it's a little stage, and then suddenly there's a huge production number. I'm like, how'd that stage get that big?
And according to the novel, what I've heard, I hadn't read it. That's supposed to be in Ridley Scott's head. The backstage part is where she thinks she's performing. I was like, if that's what Spielberg wanted, it didn't come across like that at all.
I always wondered, Dan Aykroyd shows up in that movie. It's like,
yeah, I don't know if he was just on set that day or what was going on.
Dan Aykroyd always popped up where you least expected him in the 80s because he was in the We Are the World video too. You got like all these great musicians, and then there's Dan Aykroyd. It's like, I don't know what that guy was doing, but he was everywhere. Connor says, when Disney eventually changes the rock and roller coaster, what do I think would be a great overlay? I don't know. Why not keep it
some hard ones?
Why not keep it the rock and roller coaster and maybe just, I mean, I know Aerosmith isn't the hottest band around anymore, but like, can you just replace the band to like find who to band that? But that's the problem. I guess all the kids don't like rock anymore. They like all that like pop music, and so I don't know. What do the kids listen to now?
I don't know. I was asking my son. He was like, I don't think we listen to anything. It's mostly like you said, rap music, but then I don't think they're in love with it. They just listen to it and move on to something else.
Now, my 13-year-old, she likes a violinist named Lindsey Sterling. That's what she listens to.
Really?
I don't know.
Girl music, I know more into, or girl music, or when my daughter was into music, because you have Taylor Swift and you had all these Disney people, but now I don't know what they like.
Oh yeah. Oh, both my girls love all the Disney stuff. There's the Descendants and Zombies.
Yeah.
Zombies. They love that. Gloop Tracker says maybe heading out to see Star Trek 4 this week. Oh man, yeah. No, I had tickets. Okay, I had tickets Thursday night to see Star Trek 4. It's a one night only. Well, 2 nights. It's Thursday and Sunday. Thursday and Sunday. 2 nights. Fathom events, and I bought the tickets. And I was planning to go Thursday night. Then out of the blue, I get the weirdest invitation. My local Regal Cinema sends me an invitation to attend a press gala at the Regal Cinema, a catered event. And I'm like,
man,
what is this? What is? I don't even know how they found me. Like, I'm like, it's for the press, so I guess that's why I got invited. But they didn't send it to my MegaPodTastic email address, so I'm like, where did you even get this email address? It was really strange.
Yeah, that is odd.
I'm going to go, though. I'm like, I think I got to check this out. I don't know what the heck this is. But I've seen Star Trek 4 before, but I have no idea what a Regal Cinema press gala is going to be like. So,
yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. Skullman. Oh, Skullman's talking to Greg's Game Room. Say what you want about Temple of Doom. There's no denying that Mola Ram was the best villain out of all the indie movies.
As much as I love Temple of Doom, I will have to say Belloc is the best villain of all of them.
Yeah, I'd go with Belloc too.
Yeah. I mean, Mola Ram's just kind of that two-dimensional evil guy. He's good. I like him, but.
Kyle says, hi, Joe. Forgot you were live. My mistake. Nah, no problem. No problem. Welcome to the party. Lisa says, I think they mentioned Iron Man for the rock and roller coaster overlay. Iron Man's tricky, though, Lisa. Iron Man's tricky because Disney doesn't have the rights to several of the Marvel characters because of the deal with Universal. Because Universal's got Marvel Island. So Which is crazy. Wherever you go and whatever theme park you go to in Florida, Disney's getting a cut of the profits because all the Marvel merchandise they sell on Universal, Disney's pocketing the money.
I think Disney's doing it everywhere you go.
Yeah. Connor says, Joe, what are my thoughts on Nothing But Trouble? Oh my God, you remember Nothing But Trouble? Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, haven't Dibby Moore's in it.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that in years either.
Not a great movie, I don't think.
I don't remember back then enjoying it, but
oh boy. So man, so you're about an hour from Atlanta. Yeah, everybody's shooting in Georgia now. All these movies and TV shows are shooting there. You guys see any?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I'm like Stranger Things. I've checked out what the school is and everything, and that mall. If you watch it, that last season of the mall, I was like, I can remember hanging out at that mall in the '90s. It's just so odd to see that stuff.
Is that so? That mall's still there? I thought that.
Yeah.
I mean, well, they like touched it up to make it look like.
Yeah, we went in and looked, and they had it all blocked off. They got one. They took like one whole section and revamped it in the '80s.
Greg from Greg's Game Room and I were talking about going looking at some of the filming locations for Cobra Kai.
Oh, they do that? I didn't realize they did that in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's in Atlanta. Apparently, did you watch the last season of Cobra Kai?
No, I've only seen 4 episodes so far. I'm behind.
They went back to Okinawa. They went back to from Karate Kid 2, and the town from Okinawa where they shot that is apparently like a short walk from the Marriott. So we're like, oh well, we got to go check that out.
I think I can kind of guess where they filmed it. I think. Yeah.
They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Let's see. Tanel Hardwidge says, good evening, afternoon from New Zealand. I'm in lockdown since midnight. What would you what's favorite British comedy? Are we talking TV or movie? I've always liked Faulty Towers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the hack and say Shaun of the Dead because I hadn't seen many British. I don't get into many British comedies, but I love Shaun of the Dead. If that is a British comedy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Let's see. Gloop Trucker says, I know the indie movies are episodal, but I think Belloc would have been a great recurring character. Yeah.
Yeah, he would have. Even if they go back and do some earlier adventures, he would have been good.
Apparently, one of the early drafts of the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull script had Lao She in it, but then the actor died before they started filming.
Oh, really? That would have been interesting. And in Last Crusade, the guy with the Pandora, and when they do the young Indiana Jones,
yeah,
he was gonna be Marion's dad, but then they changed it at the last minute just to not give him a name.
Huh.
I was like, that'd been pretty good.
I keep reminding people the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles TV show always opened with old Indiana Jones telling the story, and he only had one eye, had an eye patch. So I keep saying they got to have him, they lose the eye.
That'd be cool, but George Lucas edited all those out.
Greg says, one day I bet they change the whole area to Marvel Land. Rockin' becomes Iron Man, Tower becomes Guardians. Yeah, it's possible. From what I understand, they can use characters in the park that aren't being used at Universal. So, I don't know.
I want to know how long Universal has that right. Is it indefinitely? Using it?
They have them as long as they're being used. But, like, for example, they don't have anything for the Guardians of the Galaxy at Universal, so Disney can use the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, Iron Man, I don't know how strict they are, but they have a big cardboard cutout of Iron Man.
Yeah.
Does that count? I don't know.
Yeah. And they're going to use, if they have to use it, they'll use it, even if it's the smallest amount of YouTube, whatever they have to do.
Sean wants you to sing.
I'm not going to say I love you. Sorry, I'm not going to sing that. You have to pay. You have to send a super chat, and I will sing it.
Yeah. Is that a song, I Love You? I don't know. MegaPodTastic says, I hope the rights for Hulk go back to Universal so that Ed Norton can come back. Oh, no. Ed Norton's not going to come back.
I like Ed Norton, but I didn't.
Ed Norton's not coming back. He was, he was very difficult to work with.
Yeah, I've heard that.
the new
I don't think they want him back. I don't think he wants to come back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Bean. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bean. He got old fast for me though. Oh, upset anyone?
No problem. Tanel says thanks for the shout out. Absolutely. Thank you. Hey, look, Enosh is here.
Enosh, the man, the myth, the legend.
Thanks to Enosh, I learned how to use StreamYard.
Well, he did put up pictures on his StreamYard. I need to ask him how he did photos because I know how to do web pages. I know how to do videos. I hadn't figured out how to make pictures come up like he did.
Well, I was asking about the background. He told me how to do the background, but apparently I can't do the background.
Oh, you on free?
Yeah, it's on the free model. Doesn't let me use the background. But
we don't have that Poindexter money. We don't have the Enosh money, go around.
But I did get to add things like this.
Hey, this is Nana Visitor, and you are watching MegaPodTastic.
What
was that? Did that play?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I saw like a half of a second.
All right, let me try it again. I played all.
Hey, this is Nana Visitor, and you are watching MegaPodTastic.
Okay, yeah, I only played right there at the end. Are those people usually good about doing that for you? I thought about doing it, but
Nana Visitor is just she couldn't be nicer, and we got a super chat.
There we go.
Is that a super chat?
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Super chat Hippo, thanks you. It came up differently. They don't usually come up like that. Thank you, Eastsiders. That looks a little.
Yeah, it does look a little odd.
I don't know. I guess it is. It's weird. It looks different than usual.
Yeah, maybe they changed it.
You're not going to make Junkman sing now, are you?
No, because that's not the one that sent. It has to be from the guy that asked.
Yeah, Sean Lawler. Do you remember the big comfy couch and under the umbrella tree?
I think this guy must be like 25 years old. He's bringing up all this stuff my kids watched. My daughter watched the big comfy couch.
I mean, Sean keeps asking me that he keeps asking me to review the new iCarly, and I tell him I'm like I didn't watch the old iCarly. I've never seen iCarly.
Is he just screwing with you, or is he really wants to?
No, I think he really wants me to, but I don't know iCarly, so I don't think it's a show for me. I don't think I'm the audience. Lisa says I believe they can't use Marvel characters in the parks. The same coast. You're kind of right there, Lisa, but they can use characters. They can use certain characters. Like, for example, Ellen's Energy Adventure at Epcot is turning into a Guardians of the Galaxy ride. They can use Guardians of the Galaxy because they're not being used by Universal.
I don't see why Disney don't drop a theme park right in the middle of the country too, so that we can.
They tried. They tried to build one in Virginia, and well,
that's still kind of East Coast, ain't it?
Yeah, You mean right in the Midwest? They
need something in the middle so people don't have to, So.
The issue is weather too, because any place that experiences snow or winters like that, you lose half the year. My
daughter waited in line for 3 hours to get on that Star Wars ride. And it broke down right when she was about to get on it. And they didn't say, here's a free pass to come back. They didn't do nothing. They said, it shut down for the day. And that was it.
Maybe they should build another theme park. Like, I know they want to keep it southern so they don't have winters. But like maybe build one like around Texas or something. Yeah. It would help disperse the crowds because if half the people are going to Florida and half are going to Texas, then
Yeah, then you got some people that's like, that's too far to go if you're in the middle. So,
yeah.
Because that's going to cost you a lot just to get in. And have you seen the prices on that new Star Wars?
The
Star Wars
new hotel.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah, it's pretty steep. And Enosh says the new iCarly is awesome. It's a grown-up version of the show that I watched with my kids growing up. Now, I see Enosh, his kids are of a different age. Like he has kids that are older that watch the old show. My kids didn't even watch the old show because they were.
My daughter grew up on it, but I don't know if she's watched the new.
Now I do know Enosh was saying that they had a thing on iCarly, and I got this from him. I never saw the show, but apparently they had a thing on iCarly where they would eat. Was it spaghetti tacos? which I would try. I'm not lying. I would try that. And he had a recipe for it. He said there's a video on the Poindexter Lounge channel where he shows you how to make spaghetti tacos. So I'm gonna have to look that up one of these days.
I don't see. Here's my problem with the new. I will give you a review of the new iCarly because I did watch a couple episodes. Okay. Here's my problem with it. They sold it as a new iCarly, but it's all woke and it hardly even shows iCarly.
It's all woke.
Yeah, and she's not even in it.
Well, we don't want woked.
No.
Is He-Man the lead?
Yeah, He-Man shows up, takes over the show, and he has a haircut that I didn't care for.
Oh, I get that. Skullman says, I usually don't like most DCEU movies with the exception of the first Wonder Woman and the new Suicide Squad. In fact, I loved the new Suicide Squad so much. I think Gunn should lead the DCEU. I don't know about lead it, but I definitely would like to see him do more. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I can trust a guy that has Spider-Man 3 as his icon.
At least it's not Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'll take Spider-Man 3.
Okay, I give you that.
And it is almost 10 o'clock, so we do have to wrap this up at 10 o'clock. Gloop Tracker says Tim Russ had a recurring role on iCarly. Tuvok. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember that.
Tim Russ, Tuvok from Voyager. You know what he claims is the role he's most recognized for? It's not Star Trek. He did 7 years of Star Trek, but he claims more people recognize him for something else.
I can't think of.
He was the guy in Spaceballs who said, "We ain't found shit."
Yeah, I forgot that was even him, but I don't know if he gets recognized for that more than Star Trek.
He says he does. He says it, and I'll tell you, I do have an autographed DVD of Spaceballs signed by him that says to Crazy Joe,
Really?
I ain't found shit. So there you go. We all Supercell Chaser misses George Romero. We all miss George Romero. What a nice guy. Connor says, Joe, since you have Peacock, will you watch SummerSlam this weekend? No, I won't. I don't follow wrestling. I know my co-host on the podcast, Jacob. He'll be watching. Poindexter says, Enosh, I'm calling him Poindexter now. Enosh says it's not woke, and she's in it all the time.
I don't want to hear him and his social justice agenda stuff. He's just trying to ruin. They ruined my iCarly childhood. That's all I'm gonna say.
They didn't turn her into a Mary Sue, did they?
Yeah, she's everything that the Gamer Kid would say.
Is she? Oh yeah, no, we can't have that. Can't. Geek the Gamer Kid knows. He knows where it's at. We gotta follow his lead. By the way, did you get any voicemails lately?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I haven't checked it. Did you look? Okay, now it don't alert me, so I have to go look. So
you were inviting people to call in on your stream the other day.
I couldn't get into work.
Well, I tried to call, but I left a voicemail.
Oh, that's right. You did try to. Okay.
I said I was Geek the Gamer Kid.
Oh, so listen. Hopefully, I can get that all worked out. Didn't even know it was out yet. I don't hear you.
Yep. Sorry, hit my mute button.
Okay.
We'll end on this. This will be our last one. Greg says, watch America's Got Talent on August 24th, my daughter's birthday, and vote for Keith Apicary.
Okay. Don't know who that is, but
he's a YouTuber. He does a lot of like dance videos, video game stuff. Greg's a big fan of it. I didn't know who he was until Greg interviewed him on his channel, but he's pretty entertaining, and he's on America's Got Talent right now. So even what's his name? The guy who hates everything. What's that guy's name? Simon Cowell. Even Simon Cowell liked him.
I thought you were talking about Geek the Gamer Kid again.
No. Right. Oh man, they should get Geek the Gamer Kid on America's Got Talent. Some people might think you have talent. That's great. I don't.
That's a pretty good impression.
Oh, thank you. Say what you want about Spider-Man 3. It's not nearly as disastrous as people make it out to be. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the worst. Yeah, no, I agree fully, man. Skullman.
I did like 3 because I remember me and my friend Russ went to see it, and he was like, I hated it. I was like, oh, I was okay. It wasn't on par as the other two, but I didn't hate it.
Here's what I like Spider-Man 3 for the most part.
Yeah, I say it's okay.
Here's the thing that drives me crazy. Harry Osborn's butler is in all 3 movies. He's in all 3. And by the way, it's the actor who plays the butler. It's the father of Aliens. He passed away a couple years ago. I'm blanking on his name.
Father in Aliens?
No, yeah, the Chet from Weird Science. I can't. The actor's name completely out of my head right now. But it'll be in the chat in like a second. Someone's going to know. Big actor, passed away a couple years ago. He was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He did everything. His Aliens and okay. All right, no one's coming up.
Bill Paxton?
Bill Paxton. Thank you, Skullman. Skullman's got it. Bill Paxton.
Oh, I said it too.
The butler it was Bill Paxton's father. And he doesn't say like anything in Spider-Man 1 and 2. Has no lines of dialogue in Spider-Man 1 and 2. Then Spider-Man 3, at the very end of the movie, he comes in and tells Harry, I was there the night your father died, Harry. I cleaned his wounds. He died by his own hand. And it's like, if you knew that, why did you wait until the last 5 minutes of the third movie to tell him? Like, you could have saved everyone a lot of trouble by sharing that information like 2 movies ago.
Yeah, it's not a very good acting job either.
It was unbelievable. All right. Wait. I thought I was gonna wrap it up, but I gotta go with this comment here. Dante says, "Do I remember Larry Ferrari, the organ player, at Al Albert's showcase from ABC6?" I don't remember the puzzle place, but my God, I remember Larry Ferrari.
He lost me. I know. He lost me on all that. I thought he was talking about Fat Albert. That's the only Albert I know.
Larry Ferrari was a local Philadelphia show.
Okay.
It was local, but it was on for like 30 years, and it was just a guy playing the organ. He wasn't even particularly good.
But I missed a good one.
It was hilarious because he would just sit there and like play like "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" on the organ. Like he wasn't even that good. And 30 years this guy had a show, and it was like, who the heck is watching this guy?
Was it like cable access show?
No, it was our local ABC affiliate.
Oh, really? Dang.
Larry Ferrari. Well, anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks, Junkman, for being here. You can find Junkman here on YouTube on 2 channels, that Junkman and that Junkman Live, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can just go to thatjunkman.com and that'll take you to my YouTube. Easier.
There you go. So let's go to the end credits here. I got the
Man, you're getting fancy.
Yeah. Blame Enosh. He taught me. So here we go. If I can find it. There.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the plastic feet.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Tell everyone you meet.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the back door flap.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Don't open it to trap.
Oh no! Keep wearing those pajamas
with the plastic feet.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Tell everyone you meet.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the back door flap.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Don't open it to trap.
Oh no!
It's a trap. Some people call them PJs. Some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander adamas. But no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas.
Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now we're having fun.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now the song is done.